Is this thing on? Yes, it is. Let's begin a little early. Welcome on in to a zombie hedgehog stream, where today I have some pretty exciting content. We're going to be reviving the simple core from, I wouldn't say the grave, just kind of stopped working on it, had some other stuff I needed to do, and now I have space to work on it again. So we will do that. Also, I'm actually going to do the hardware hacking, or at least start it today. I've been working on getting Marlin set up for the SKR Turbo from Big Tree Tech. So we're going to continue that, kind of plan out some stuff for it, and I'll need your help. And as always, this is a 3D printing hangout, so feel free to chat about 3D printing and ask any questions you have in chat. Let's begin. Welcome on in. How's everyone doing today? I still don't have my screen up. I could talk about plans about the setup too. We can do that today. What is 3D printing? I don't know. Oh, also, my phone died, so I didn't catch the end of your stream. So how'd you make out? Did you get some prints going? Did you get anything done? And Gourmet is in on a lunch break. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. And good evening, Jiraiya. And Ice, of course. Bang Speed in chat. Bang Speed? Is it Speed? What's your command? Is that still a thing? Speaking of speed printing, big printer. Big printer. Hey, there you go. Big printer on one of the most unsturdy tables ever. So we'll see how this goes again. I might even need to. I don't know. Not much I can do right now. I have some plans for the setup. I'll probably stick here for a bit. We have enough space. We'll make it work. It's not as much as I'd like, but we will make it work. It's a lot less effort to set up over here than it would be to insulate an entire garage. So, yeah, how's everyone doing? Has anyone seen this printer before? This was one of the first things that I streamed. In fact, this was one of the reasons why I wanted to stream, so I could build this on stream. Oh, in fact, have fun scaring people. Oh, you're doing a scaring thingy. Cool. That's exciting. Ad. Shouldn't have ads. That's okay. They only run once in a while. So we'll wait. I need to get my overhead camera set up. Um, I could just do a little bit of jank. Not today. I had to deal with some stuff tonight, so a little late. I wanted to start early. It didn't happen. All weekend. Pretty cool. Awesome. Hey, D Matt, welcome in. Yeah, this is big. This is heavy. It's been a while since I lifted it up. This is heavy. It's really funny to put the king rune in here because, in fact, have you guys seen how small the KP3S looks? All right, I printed off a Benchy. I haven't printed one of those in a while, but I wanted to check the Z-axis. Yeah, we're still getting some. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the issue with this printer is. Some type of inconsistent extrusion. Probably the Z. Yeah, it's probably the Z. Honestly. There is a few issues with the setup, which has actually been resolved. So we could talk about the new version of the Simple Core, I think it's called MK1. This is the beta version. This is like, hey, I'm making a printer. Let's kind of, you know, make a weird print, not weird printer. Let's make a Trident, but make it a lot simpler. But the belted Z, I think it's still causing me issues. I don't know. I don't know. In fact, I should post on the Simple Core Discord that we're looking at this printer. Simple Core Discord, Rolohon's Discord. All right. What else I posted on there? So I don't know if I'll be able to show you this. Did we ever lower the volume a little bit more? Oh, 27. Oops. A little bit loud music. Let me see if I can come over here and show you this. I don't know how well it'll pop up on camera, but all right. Let's see. Gonna focus? Gonna focus? Nah. We'll go to the Canon. I can manually focus. It's not gonna show. So this is what my print quality is looking like at the moment. We've had some issues in the past, similar things. So it really looks like it's a Z issue because the Z, I don't know, it could be a combination of multiple things, but it's very very different on each, Z. How do I explain it? The lines are, they go across the Z axis. So I'm guessing that there's some type of, I can't focus in too close, but some type of issue with the Z. How does that look good and bad at the same time? Well, the printer, it prints very well. This is just an artifact, right? Of some sort. But oh yeah, this is like a, minus the lines, this is a perfect benchy. Like this is a very, very nice looking benchy. Overhangs are decent, like very good. Bridging's good. Like I love this printer, but it's just the walls. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. I don't. So let's troubleshoot it. And welcome on in, roll on. Busy day for you today, huh? It's, I knew I was getting into that. I honestly, this is a lot further than I would have got by myself, so I'm very happy that you put this project together. But I'm kind of at the point where I'm just stuck. Oh, this isn't even screwed on. Like, what? Okay. This, I'll just note and see what I find, but this lower, lower extrusion, not extrusion, sorry, rail is not screwed in all the way. It's the nut's just missing. Let's fix that. And I found some like random things once in a while, like, oh, this is totally missing or this isn't screwed in. That must be the issue, and it's not. So we can screw that in, but it seems like it's kind of a major thing, like something big that's wrong. Um, I mean, I guess that does cause a lot of play. I don't know. We could try tightening it, of course. Where are my screws? I think it's this, or is it a hand hit? No, it's a right here. Because I have it all built, right? And you saw the carbon fiber stuff I printed, the CF nylon. Like I printed off a torture toaster in CF nylon, and it looked flawless. And that was one of the first things I printed on. It's like, all right, I'm just gonna jump right into nylon. And the reason why it looked so good was because the carbon fiber hid the inconsistencies in the Z. So I think that was why. All right, so that's better. I can check for squareness. Even then, even if it's a little bit out of square, it wouldn't cause that much of an issue. I wouldn't think. Just like the issue that I'm having, the rails being slightly out of square. So everything is rigid. Those are all good. The belts, this one's a little loose. So let me go through the belts and then make sure the belts are the same tension. Fix that up. Now that I know how to properly tension this thing. Definitely a learning curve. It's my phone. Try to tension these. I have no idea what the tension's supposed to be, but I just want them all to be the same. But yeah, this has been fun. Um, I've learned a lot about custom printers. I've learned kind of what I want in a printer versus what is what I'm trying to say. There's some stuff that I love out of this and some stuff that I would pass on. The belted Z, I thought that would be significantly better than not thread rod, than a lead screw. But honestly, I have my KP3S and the Z on that is nearly perfect. And that's a lead screw. And of course you have like Tridents printing extremely well with a lead screw. So I don't think that's an issue as much as I think the issue just becomes when you have cheap lead screws. So if you have a high quality setup, then I think it's fine. Saying. Liking lead screw Z. Yeah. Yeah. You're killing me. One of the first things when I saw this printer, I'm like, oh wow, I can just buy a Trident frame and use that. Then I was like, no, I'm gonna go for like the BOM spec with the proper size extrusions, the proper everything. Yeah, it would have been so much easier to use a Trident frame. No, 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 it's not. I was gonna do this by myself, and it would have been worse. So this got me into this got me into this whole thing. So it's not like a bad thing, but it's definitely early adopter. What do you call that? Adopt early adoption tax. But like whatever. You'll be able to use MK1 lead screw Z. I might. I might. I was thinking about it. Um, I don't know. We'll see what the issue is first. Because I am building a Voron 2.4, which is going to have slightly same build area. But I like the I like the setup. I don't know. I don't know, man. I like all printers. They're all so cool. And I don't want 1,000 Vorons. I don't want 1,000 Prussias. I want like one of everything. I want to try it all. I have no need for any of this, so I want to have fun. All right, let's wait for this to. Okay, let's see. 43 hertz. That's probably a bit low. Is that as tight as it gets, though? Yeah, tension as much as possible. So I actually have to go into the belt. As long as they're all the same, it doesn't really matter. Well, I, I don't know. I don't think it matters as much what the tension of these are. 44.8. Yeah, see, this is at 72, so this one probably needs some tensioning. Take parts in this and build the Defiant. This PEI, that's so the reason why I found you is because I had a $100 PEI sheet that's 330 that I had for a printer that ended up being way too warped to use. Way too warped. So I found that. I was like, oh my god, this is exactly the right size. So it was like meant to be. So if I can convert, I can reduce the size of extrusions if I needed to. Rails, I can figure out the rails. But it's really the bed assembly, which is on glass. VHB taped on glass. Oh, that's right. I bought real VHB tape. I can try that too. I think whatever I'm using is fine. But yeah, the glass setup is interesting. I think it works. I would probably prefer to have a solid sheet of metal. Definitely fun to try. A lot of cool things that were new. Belted Z on belted Tri Z, the EV extruder that was new to me. I love this thing. I want to keep it. I really like it. This is my first Core XY printer. I was even gonna use a carbon fiber rod for the cross. I do want to build a Defiant. I do. I think I want it to be smaller though. I don't need a printer this size. Like I'll have the 2.4 300. That's as big as I need until I decide to go crazy. So smaller Defiant, 250 would be perfect for a printer that size. I want it to be a fast printer. And I want it to have good cooling, so I better have good cooling. What am I trying to do here? I don't know. I guess the belt is just too loose. This feels loose. Well, they're all kind of similar. What do you think? You think the belt tensions being slightly off will cause that much of an issue? Like, it's an entire layer. It's the whole layer. One other thing I can try is limiting the heater output a little more. So, like, significantly reducing how much heat the bed puts out. That could be an option. But like I was kind of seeing on all my other prints, is that it goes layer by layer. And it's not... And it does seem to have a little bit of inconsistent extrusion, which I would expect, but the fact that I can see large lines in layer, you had your belts for Z really tight. I was thinking that too. And I'd have to do a little bit of disassembly to get that. Actually, how hard would it be? How hard would that be? But I might do that too, just like put them ridiculously tight. But I'm worried about the idler. Yeah, we could do that. That's fine. That is fine. Can we take the bed off? How do we do this easily? Yeah, so we need to remove the bed, which is actually not that bad. Let me home it. Should be plugged in. I still want to get clicky on here too. Like, the reason why I didn't have clicky was because it wasn't printing well, and I don't know. There's so much I wanted to do with this. I wanted to enclose it. I wanted to get panels. But now that I'm involved with some other printers, it's kind of like, do I want to just focus on those or fix this up? I still think this has potential. I really do. But now that you have the Trident one, especially, it's almost worth abandon coring this. But the frame is so square. I spent so much time squaring the frame. That's high, and that's lowered a little bit. Let's go Z50. All right. So while I'm doing this, I can talk a bit about my plans for this stream setup. I was at the car shop today waiting, and I drew up a plan, which I posted on the Discord, Bang Discord and chat. Essentially, I want to have the same setup, slightly modified. I need to have an overhead camera for sure. Wait, it's the pink one. Where's the pink one? Oh, thank you, Wera, for your color-coded hex keys. It makes finding stuff so much easier. But at the same time, I'd have to actually find it. Oh boy. What was I using that for? When was the last time that I used that? Look at all these chickens. Well, I guess knowing what color it is doesn't really help if you can't find it. Oh, I think I saw some pink. No, that's a Swatch truck. Not useful. Oh dear, what is that? Oh, Spinning Moon. Hey, thanks for gifting sub to Feisty Kitty. Awesome. Very cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Helping. That's gonna go right towards the Voron 2.4 build. Still trying to. We'll have to make a BOM for it. I want to get a rough budget of what that's gonna cost, because it's still gonna be a little bit expensive, regardless. Am I seriously not gonna find this? It's a sign. It says, "Don't work on this. Work on the other project." So how's everyone doing tonight? Any new viewers? Anyone just randomly popping into the channel and being like, who the heck is this guy? What is a zombie hedgehog? What is MakerDeck? I'm glad you asked. I don't know. And yeah, hey Matrix, if I didn't say hello. Okay. Maybe over here. Never a dull moment. Always looking for stuff. I think all makers have this issue, right? We just have so much like random stuff that goes into projects, and you don't want to put stuff away because that means you're not working on the project anymore. So what was the last thing I was working on? Oh, I wouldn't have just thrown it somewhere. I was keeping my hex keys somewhat reasonable. I dropped it. Oh, I did drop it. Ah! Would you look at that? Ooh. Yeah, it's a useful one. In fact, I still can't find them. My 2 and 2.5, which is okay because I wanted them in non-ball anyway. but a 3 is the smallest size that I can go where I feel comfortable not stripping out the screws by using the ball end. Oh, okay. You just unscrew it a little bit. Yeah, so the bed is held in by T-nuts. Just 3 T-nuts. So it's super easy to remove. I like that. Uh, there we go. So what else do you think would be wrong with this printer? Looking at those artifacts. Like what would cause the entire z-axis, the whole thing on all sides, to move up and down differently? Belts, maybe? And thermal expansion? Those are the two things I can think of. I could also think of motor torque. So all motors at the same time are losing steps. Painter's tape with a cold bed. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's really not. Um, that's not a bad idea, Mister. I put painter's tape on every single surface I own. Could Kapton work? Does Kapton need a heated bed? So the first thing we're going to do is adjust the. Do I want to keep this locked? Yeah, sure. We're going to adjust the belt tension. We're going to just crank it. It's going to be tight. I kept it kind of loose, kind of like Core XY tightness. Didn't I? But I like the setup. I think it's neat. And I think it can work really well. Loose screw on Z pulley. Well, no, it's all sides though. Like it would all have to slip at the same exact rate. So that's why I'm thinking. I don't think it's the physical. I don't know. I, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just very confused. This one's too big. Always put it right back where you found it. So I'm just loosening up the mount. I also have to loosen up this top screw. Make all belts tight and printer tape. Okay. You checked all pulleys and idlers for concentric. Sort of. They all looked fine. Like I moved stuff really fast and I didn't see anything. Um, it looked reasonable. And again, they would all have to have that same issue, and they'd all have to be synced up. So it's kind of a less likely case. So we'll start at square zero. We're eliminating all factors. Because what is a tight belt setup gonna do? What kind of artifacts can we get from a tight belt? Oh my god, this is so much easier to work on. Oh, and also, I gotta update the feet. These things they look cool, but man, are they ever flimsy. uh, I'm just too lazy to reprint them. Yep. I will. I will. I saw them today. I was like, yep, I'm getting those for sure. Well, I'd like to just screw the feet right on, but the motors stick down, so that's not an option. Okay, so this motor is loose. So what I'm going to do is come around to this side and this on so I don't lose it. I hate losing T-nuts. Get right in. I can get inside of this printer. It's so big. Oh, that's a live power supply. I gotta be careful with that. I'm just gonna loosen up all of these. I don't remember the correct way of doing this. I really don't. You're supposed to like pull them through, but I didn't like the look of that, so I just kept them short and shoved them behind. But I can, okay. Let's push them up. Get them tight by hand and centered. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm probably also, because I cut them too short, I should have been able to pull on them and tighten them, but I didn't. So I want to lift the motor up all the way. It looks like it is. And then pull on each side, and then hold them down with my fingers. You're probably yelling at me in chat. Hold on. Get it centered. And then tighten this. All four sides. Okay. See if that made a difference. Trident skirts. Yeah, they're just skirts. There's very little difference between the frames, just the way they're mounted. Anyway, what I was talking about for the setup that I want to do. Even any tighter. A little bit tighter. Wish I had that. The same setup that's on my Ender. That's a great way of tensioning the motor, for sure. But that, I mean, yeah, there's all kinds of ways of tensioning. This seems to work. All right, this is a lot tighter. Good, good, good. So I'll do that for all of them. Just make it tighter. And then call it a day. So yeah, I want to have this set up. I want to have this size table, maybe. I'll build all my tables from scratch. I know that. Maybe even the countertop part of it. Because I'm not buying countertops. Those are way too expensive. Unless I find one on clearance. My Lowe's is clearancing out the butcher block countertops, but it's going to take a long time before those go on sale. So I might do like a 2x4 countertop of sorts. Glue them up into sections, plane them, get them nice and flat and straight, then glue those together. Make a nice solid setup. And then I want to have a L desk in the end of it. It'll be an L desk with a curved middle section, not curved, an angled middle section, and that's where I'll sit at. So if you look at the diagram I put on the Discord, again, bang Discord if you're not in there already, that's kind of what I want or think might work well for this specific setup. I just want room to work, and I want room to put cameras to review stuff and talk about stuff. Why is this not loosening up? Oh, because the tensioner. Right. All right, what do you guys yelling at me at? Can't find you on. I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to talk with you and do some type of cooperation if you like to. Free to know me on Discord. What? What? Can you rephrase that question or statement? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So once again, we will retighten the belt on here, get it as tight as we can. No space to work. I can't find you on Facebook. I've got. You can just message me on Discord. That's a private message. In fact, I prefer to have everything right in Discord. It's easier. If you really have to, you can message me on Twitter. Um, yeah, Twitter and Discord. Facebook is my personal, like, family Facebook. I don't really even use it. I don't like Facebook that much. Unfortunately, I have to use it for some of the groups because the foreign companies like Facebook quite a bit. And it's not too bad of a platform. I like the layout of it better than some. But if everyone moved to Discord, I would be very happy. Very happy. So let me get this tension, then I'll respond to chat. And what else is going on? So I think Saturday. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow because it's Friday. I have my my Friday night chat on Friday night. So I attend that instead of streaming. Saturday, we'll probably plan the 2.4 parts. So we'll go through all the stuff, we'll lay it out. We'll go through the BOM, see what I have, what I need, verify everything, and then put together rough costs and how much more cost we need or how much money we need to finish the build. Still seems loose. I don't know what I'm doing. What? What are you saying? Okay, if you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do so is, whoops, Discord. I don't know if I have a Twitter one. No, I don't have Twitter. Twitter's is down in the description. Um, but yeah, it's just the Discord. I am the admin on the Polymaker Discord. Very easy to find me. I'm on the Free Heathens Discord. I'm on literally every single Discord. You can type in Zombie Hedgehog, and I'm probably there. Rolohan's Discord, the Speed Printing Discord, all the Discords. The Voron Discord, that's a pretty big one. So I am Zombie Hedgehog, and if you look on screen, it says Zombie Hedgehog 1204. That is my Discord name. Zombie Hedgehog underscore is my Twitter name. And oh, I guess I have to change that. I'm no longer Zombie Hedgehog on YouTube. Well, I am, but I'm launching the YouTube channel Hedgehog Makes. So my YouTube channel is gonna be called Hedgehog Makes. I still have my personal one as Zombie Hedgehog, but I'll be uploading to Hedgehog Makes instead. What's going on with this? Oh, and I have to disable Discord notifications. Thank you. Thank you. Message me. Is it raining? Oh yeah, it's downpouring outside. It's like I hear some weird noises. It's raining. Also, ice. Wow, so you have a new design? Oh, interesting. I don't know if those fans would be enough. just by themselves because they blow air like everywhere. But maybe if you ducted them a bit more, that'd be cool. I like that. That's cool. Very cool. What are you printing? Oh yeah. I actually angled it specifically. So this right here is the Kingroon KP5L. This is the printer that if you go back a couple VODs, one of them we went over all the safety issues with it. We even brought up the fire extinguisher. That's a fun one to watch. And the other one, I think yesterday, we troubleshot the power supply. So the power supply seems to be experiencing protection mode. It's going into some type of protection, shutting off and causing the printer to restart. I think it's heat related because it'll randomly shut off and is more present the longer you print on it. So it's definitely not being overloaded. It is a noisy power supply, as we found out. It's very noisy. We're seeing up to 1 volt peak to peak ripple, which means that it's outputting anywhere from 23 volts to 25 volts. Not what you want to see on a 3D printer. So right now I have it powered with one of my Meanwhile power supplies that I got from West 3D. Specifically the fanless one, like the really high quality fanless slim power supply. And it's working fine. Go figure. I gotta cut these way too short. Oh boy. That's okay. I can manage. And we're testing it because the printer seems to work well. The motion system, it seems very, very solid. The extruder is even half decent. Like the whole tool head is half decent. And the print that I'm doing is a literally like 960 gram trash can. We're printing out an entire spool's worth to use as a trash can. It is a cool one though. It's the one that has like, it's a walker. What do they call it? It has feet. But it's more of a test of how much volume can we fit, you know, or how much part can we fit on this thing in print. And then we're testing out the whole entire Z-axis at the same time. Yeah, so we're currently 14 hours in, and we're at 36%. It's so slow. So slow. It is silk, so you gotta go a little slower in silk, but I didn't want to push it too much. And actually, I did increase the speed as much as I possibly could, but it's still gonna be like a lot of printing. It's looking good. Like, honestly, it's some of the cleaner printing I've seen. Like, I don't see any artifacting on the Z at all. There's like no issues. A little bit of ringing, or maybe a belt tension issue, or an extruder issue, which I'm hoping Clipper would help clean up. I'm running Marlin because I wanted to review this on my channel, but we ran into so many problems that I'm changing the review to kind of a PSA of, hey, don't buy this printer unless they fix it, because it'll literally burn your house down. Which sounds a bit over the top, but I'm not joking. This printer has the capability of burning your house down quite easily. And Kingroon doesn't seem to care. So if they did, if they were like, oh my god, we're going to look into this, we're going to investigate the issue and see what the issue is, or we're going to apply a fix, but they don't seem to care. And it's pretty sad because their mindset, I gotta go in the front for this, their mindset is very different from other companies. or at least the parts they're using. KP3S, literally the best small printer. Nothing beats it. I will even go to say that it's probably better than a Prusa Mini, performance-wise. Reliable, probably not as much, but performance-wise, definitely, definitely. But the KP5L, it has that removable bed connector that you can take out, you can unplug while it's printing, and have it give full output, full power output while it's unplugged. Ah, that's not good. It doesn't shut off, it just keeps printing. And I think eventually it'll error out, but that's after like a minute. Or maybe 30 seconds, I don't know. But you can turn on the power without the bed thermistor plugged in. And you might say, oh, well, that's not a big issue, just fix it in firmware. Well, the stock firmware does not have that. They don't understand how to, they don't understand Marlin, which seems kind of interesting for a 3D printer company. You know, you'd think you would learn how to do Marlin. It's sad for sure. Yeah, KP3S was fine. Although, I did not test it stock. I went directly to Clipper because I bought it. I'm like, oh my god, this thing's great. Let's put Clipper on it. I didn't bother with Marlin. And I think it has a similar config, but the wiring is better. For sure. Like, this thing is just an afterthought for wiring. They were like, okay, we got the printer done. Oh shoot, we forgot to wire it. How do we wire it? So I'm just trying to think of a way of making a video that doesn't completely insult them, but I also want to be very strict and say, hey, there are a lot of safety concerns on this. And you aren't responding to my DMs, my emails, you're just kind of shrugging them off as, probably not too bad of an issue. I think one of the emails, specifically the bed connector, where I said, hey, the fact that you can remove the bed, especially while it's printing, there's been historical issues like the ANET. I actually forget which printers it was, but there's been historical issues of printers catching fire because wires become disconnected and the firmware wasn't set up to immediately shut down when it detected an error. And they were like, oh, well, we haven't had any issues yet, so it shouldn't be an issue. Like, excuse me? Is that really your... We haven't had issues yet, so it's probably not an issue. And the worst thing is, I'm part of the Facebook group where people literally comment and say, oh yeah, this printer is garbage, we had the same issue, blah, blah, blah. And Kingroon still hasn't fixed the actual issues. They released a new version of the printer, and they created promotional media for it that they asked the community for feedback on. They added a belt tensioner, which should have been there from stock. They added a bowing clip for the filament sensor. I think that's it. But they didn't fix any of the issues, like the actual issues, the stuff that, electrical stuff that matters. And I'm sorry, I'm not reading chat. I'm trying to fix this. Definitely getting better at this, though, the more I do it. I don't know how many times I've taken this apart. Hey, we got something. What happened? Thank you for something. I'm losing blood. Oh my, what is happening? Hold on, stop doing things. I can't see. I'll be there in a second. More. Just to hold it in place. Oh, I hate working upside down so much. Okay. What happened? Oh, Pez. It's Pezlas. Of course, it's just Pezlas. And we got a follow from Bronze is Everything. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That German says, sometimes technology doesn't like you, especially because of what you're wiring. Send me a message. Yeah, just send me a message now and I'll take a look at it after the stream. You're Bronze, you do everything. Do you build simple cores? Do you build simple core printers? And have a good night. Good night. I'll read your message if you message me and get back to you tomorrow. So this is something unique. Hey, we got another follow. Oh, how do you pronounce your name? What? Can you pronounce your name for me? No, but you do everything when you get a chance to do things. Hey, that's me. That is the that's a superpower called ADHD. Hey, I have to do everything. But I choose fun projects to do for sure. Every project I do, I meet new people, I join new communities. I've actually really liked the Rollahan community. A lot of great people in there. Some good people in there. Just some. That one's tensioned more than the others, but whatever. More in. Okay, so those are more tensioned, more tensioned. And now we gotta screw in the motors. When you start in 2.4, I have like none of the major parts, but I did order the filament for it, so that'll be coming this week. And I don't really have an ABS setup right now, so I'll have to get an ABS setup. My goal was to get the belted Ender Z that I rebuilt up and running for ABS. I don't have the privilege of a bamboo. Oh my god, how much I would love a bamboo just to have, just as like a printer parts printer. And ironically, the next printer I design, well, the first printer that I design, will be a printer parts printer. A little enclosed mini printer dedicated for printer parts. And I guess once the 2.4 is built, that'll be a good printer parts printer because Vorons are designed to print ABS. So I'd like to have a actual enclosed printer for ABS instead of using the cabinet I was using, which works, but it can be better. I like fully enclosed printers more than shoving something over a printer to print ABS. And I'm in a basement too, so I need all the heat I can get. Motors are tight. Everything is straight. Gotta tighten this one. What? No way to say. Oh yeah, I call it ABS, but ABS/ASA. They print very similar, honestly. But I usually get AB or ASA if the color is available. Unfortunately, I'm doing my 2.4 in light gray and dark gray, and dark gray is only available in ABS. But again, like, I could show you printed parts and you wouldn't know the difference. And the printer doesn't know the difference. So, ABS it is for now. When a Galaxy line comes out, though, oh boy, that'll be fun. And it's interesting because there's gonna be Galaxy ABS and Galaxy ASA, and they're gonna have different colors. So I'll just get whatever color, whatever material the color I want is. K2. Yeah, I got my... Oh, I just printed out some new ones. I finally printed out version 1.5. So that's what these are. You can't see. There we go. There's the version 1.5 clips. They're perfect. They're absolutely perfect. They like snap on. It's beautiful. So if you need a filament clip, or if you didn't even think you needed a filament clip, go check out K2's clip. It's simple, it's on printables, and it's free. Your Bamboo builds more printers. Yeah. Bamboo just can do so many things, especially with the AMS. Like, I know it's not going to be perfect in the long run. It's not going to be this miraculous printer to end all printers, but hey, it can do a lot more than just about any other printer on the market. Is this design worth the trouble keeping it running? So if you talk about the printer, this is an outdated legacy version. This is the beta version. This was the version that showed all the issues of this version. Some sourcing issues, and then some just quality of life issues. Nothing dramatic. So I plan on continuing to use this once it's set up. It's not worth reusing any of the components in a new build. I was going to take out the motors and use that for my 2.4, but it sounds like LDO is going to at least partially sponsor motors or do something with me. I don't know what they're going to do, but I messaged Jason. Jason's like, okay. So we'll see. I don't know much. Okay. The best way to screw on the bed is to home the printer with the bed not attached, and then just like screw up when it's up. They are, and got Prilla do them. Oh, the filament clips? Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw away all the original ones because they're just too tight. They're too tight. They work fine, but they're too tight. So I can start doing that. So yeah, home the bed, and then just like screw under. What kind of printer? Oh boy. Well, what are we calling this? It's a simple core, but like, is it a legacy simple core? Is it a beta simple core? Simple core legacy. Okay, yeah, this is a legacy version of the simple core. So, do I have the simple core Discord? I don't think I do. Feel free to link your Discord, Rolohan, and link your build blog for the new simple core. So essentially, this one was built with, how do I explain it? A very specific mindset, but it's just changed a bit. So it's a custom printer. It's designed to be a trident, but simple. That's the best way of explaining it. There we go. It's a trident, but simple. Because the trident has a lot of stuff that you just don't need. The new version, though, is I might actually start recommending it. Not that I wouldn't recommend this one, but I could recommend it more for a first-time builder because it'll have a trident frame. And when you have a trident frame, you have your blind joints pre-drilled. You just assemble it. You don't have to do any of these corner brackets. You don't have to do any of the advanced squaring. You just build it and it works. Plus, if you have a trident frame, you can get fancy extrusions. Trident frame is so good. Well, the Trident frame is not a, like, I guess you can buy it pretty much everywhere now, but it's not as open source as you might want. So I like the fact that you can just buy this from Zaltech, the extrusions, or anywhere else in the world. But yeah, Trident frame is the way to go. So let me link my favorite. Um, oh, and what are you doing for sizes? So there's 3 sizes of the frame. Are you going for 300, or are you going to offer different size builds based off of the frame? Is the XY Mechanics HBot? This is Core XY, but the motors are mounted in the front instead of the rear, like a more traditional Core XY setup. The red LDO 250 frame was cheaper. Oh yeah, yeah. The frames are, once you add up everything, including these corner brackets, which those get expensive, it adds up. All Trident sizes. Okay, cool. So let's say you want to do a purple frame, because that's pretty cool. So go check out this. Um, this is my potentially affiliate link. I see people clicking on it, but I haven't seen anything from it. So we'll see. But that's where one of the sources that you can go and buy frames from. So LDO has a red frame, a blue frame, and a purple frame, as well as a really nice looking space gray frame. I like that a lot. Where's the green? Wait a minute. Oh, that's a Trident. Oh, that's a Trident. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was looking at a 2.4. I got scared for a second because I am getting a green. Are there more color options for 2.4? Interesting. Yeah, there are. There's green and orange. The orange frame looks so cool. Oh my god. But I'm going green for my frame for the 2.4. King Rune is trying to troubleshoot with me over Twitter. To the machine cuts off mid print and restarts with a placement well power supply. It works fine. Green was your oh, your V0 was green? Yeah. It's the West 3D color too. So I'm doing a green frame with light gray and dark gray components, which I think Steve has like that exact same configuration. Oops. I say you don't even need this. My fourth leg is literally the Z motor. It's pretty funny. In fact, you can just rest this whole thing right on the motors. Uh, so the updated version of this, I'm very excited for. I'm not going to be building it because I have this, and it's pretty cool to have a legacy version of a printer. You know, let's say in a couple of years from now, 1,000 people build this printer. Well, this is simple core number 4. That's kind of cool. And I do expect more and more people to be building the Rolohan printers. I think there's potential, right? And I can see kits and I can see all kinds of cool things happening. So keep at it, for sure. Okay, everything seems tight. Um, so painter's tape. Will Kapton tape work? What else can I print on without heat? What can I print on without heat? Did I just use glue stick on PEI? Blue painter's tape? Oh, do I even have glue stick? Well, yes, glue stick, but can I do glue stick on PEI? It doesn't have to be like anything crazy. I just need a little bit, and I'm gonna print a cube. But painter's tape, I think I have some upstairs. I might. I was using painter's tape as like. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go for a brief intermission. I'll be right back. All right. I have this, not quite blue, but it's uh, it's Scotch, but it's we could try it. We could try it, Captain. I can't even find that. I don't know where anything is. So, oh no. Hey, there goes the bed. There goes the bed. I'll say, with the LTO motors, the speedy powers, it drops significantly less. Less fast. Oh, I love that though. In fact, I guess we could try this. Sure, why not? It's similar enough. We're just gonna do a small print. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we can try it. Send it, yeah. Send it. It's gonna be a mild pain remove, so let's do that. Slow and hot, okay. Get a metal 3D printer. Oh my god. Man, there's so much stuff that I want to do. I'm kind of in the same boat as Rolohan. Like, there's limitless possibilities. You're just limited by time and money. So you have to get sponsors for all this stuff, or patrons, or just getting people donating parts. Thanks, Bob. But one of my printers that I have to make, I haven't even done any research on it yet. But look what I have sitting here. Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it. Quit life. Oh, don't quit life. You can take a break, for sure, if you need to. Oh, you got it? Nice. Where's mine? Should be around here. So, yeah, right here. So you got one of these? Is that the 3220? Yeah, it is. Welcome to the club. Looks like a. If you don't know what that was that I showed you, that is the Enraged Rabbit Carrot Feeder, a Voron mod that's an MMU. It'll do 6 colors, but man, does it have a lot of requirements. And one of the requirements is having a filament runout sensor after the extruder. Luckily, though, I might do it on this one if I get it working well, because there's a lot of easy ways to implement that with the EVA. They dropped that. Is that live? Is that live? If so, that'd be awesome. Oh my god. That'd be great. I could just like plug this into this printer and use it. Like just send it. So if you can verify that, that'd be pretty cool. I would do that sooner than later. Because I remember talking about it. And if that's the case, you can use it with pretty much any printer. Slow and hot. Okay, well, sure. Let's print a cube. So what I do to test this printer is I print out a 30mm cube, plain, with whatever settings I have. It's going to take 35 minutes to print. So we want to print slow. So let's limit the volumetric speed to 3. And print hot, let's print it at 225 with a 230 first layer. Let's see what that does. 1 hour. Maybe we'll keep the speeds normal. We'll send it. Not live. Okay. Well, that's what I'm waiting for. Because I know it's going to be a thing. Just not yet. Oh, no bed. Right. I gotta disable the bed. Well, let's do... How does one cut linear rails? You don't. You can. Like, you don't. You don't cut linear rails. You get the size that you need. Angle grinder. Angle grinder. Just contact... You can contact CNA, and they'll make you whatever size you need. First start doing the math. That's fair. Oh boy, Polyterra. Polyterra. So let's set the bed to 30, I guess. Why not? Oh, and also, I am going to go... I'm changing multiple things at once, but I'm going to go into the printer config and limit the bed. It was at 60%. I'm going to bring it down to like 20% power. Because this is a 750 watt heater. It is ridiculously fast. Okay, so reduce that, changing it to 30. People have issues printing Polyterra. You know why? Well, you need to print Polyterra hot. It has to be printed hot. And by hot, I mean like, if you print PLA at 210, you print Polyterra at 220. And people are printing Polyterra at lower temperatures because it overextrudes. Print it at 220. And it prints it fine? Yeah, exactly. You have to print it hot. That's the only way it'll print well. It is known. People print it at 200 and they have issues. Even though it's a high flow, it needs to be printed hot. Let's send this, and then we'll do some hardware hacking. Woo! Exciting. I have no idea if this is gonna work. YOLO. Do we set everything? Do we plug everything in? I don't think we unplugged anything. Thing with Pro. You get Polyterra if you need something that looks good in Polyterra. Like, I don't do a lot of Polyterra printing because it's mostly for, not decorative, but it works very well for kids' toys. All the Flexies with the strong links, like the Flexi Rex, beautiful in Polyterra. It works great. It's soft. It's a great kids' toy. But for most stuff I print, I like PLA Pro. PLA Pro from Polymaker it's just a really nice filament. It works very well. Extrudes well. It looks good. Slowly trying to collect them all. And then, of course, the Galaxies are my second favorite. Chicken. Look at all these chickens. Why do I have 3 chickens? I don't know. All right. Let's see what this does. It might do a little jank, but it'll probably be fine. It's gonna tilt. I just like watching it. Even if this doesn't print amazing, I just love watching it. Oh, so you're looking at really small rails. You gotta cat it. You gotta cat it up. You gotta cat it up. So while this is going, I'll be working on the main project, which is hardware hacking. Yay! What is hardware hacking? Well, the way I think of it is using components like this SKR 1.4 from Big Tree Tech in ways that it's not intended to. What could that mean? Well, we are going to be using this for side projects. The first thing we're going to do with it is replicate the previous experiment, which is using Marlin, so it doesn't need any external controller, and then using Marlin macros, and then using an external button, aka like a limit switch button, to control the macro. So you can do stuff with this based off of an external input. So wood PLA, there's 2 types. There is polywood, which is a wood-like filament. It's not wood, but it looks like wood. In fact, do I have it over here? Where's my lightweight PLA? Is that lightweight? Oh, that's... I get too much filament. I need to organize it. But I have some lightweight PLA. It looks like wood. But the issue people run into is just clogging. So you want to run it hot, and you generally want to use 0.6 nozzle. This works. That'd be... Oh, do I need a glue stick or like literally just on the painter's tape? Because it's like sticking. It's going down. That's interesting. Huh. Would you look at that? You don't need heat for PLA. In fact, those little printers from China, those don't have heat. BRB, welcome. Oh, and Pezla says you need to order your 500% logo filament. Yeah, order that up. Speaking of Polyterra. Yeah, all the external, or not external, legacy printers, all the older generation stuff, no such thing as a heated bed. It's a luxury to have that. But I think the larger we go for build plates, it's just nice to have. So I'm going to note that each layer on this print, looking at it, looks great. Like the layers look very good. And that's one very, very good thing to note. Because if it's a layer by layer issue, every layer seems to be good. Is this my swatch truck? Yes, like I printed a swatch truck earlier, and it looks good, except for the sides. Oh, wood PLA. I think Hatchbox has some. Just read the comments, the reviews, and they'll typically tell you. All right, so in the meantime, let me retype this in. So I'm going to open up a new window too. Tool head. Look how chonky it is. It's so cool. And sorry if I'm over enthusiastic about this printer. I've just always liked it. It's giving me issues, but hey, you know what? It's trying its best. Amazon sale. And a lot of good deals on filament. Yeah. We have this one at least. So you can save 15%. Oh! You know what? Let's do a Polymaker giveaway today. There's supposed to be a stream today, but there's none, so... Hey, let's do some Polymaker giveaway. Haven't done one of those in a little bit. Cool. If I can find the giveaway page, we can do it. Stream elements, there we go. Alright. Polymaker filaments. Win a spool of Polymaker. One ticket. Send confirmation. No extra subscriber luck. And go for it. There we go. Bang ticket. Ads. I don't know how to do that. How do I add people to stream elements? I haven't seen it. Media requests, chat stats. I honestly don't know. Streaming tools, chatbot, user management. Like you can use the bot. It's very not intuitive. Like there's nothing that screams, "Hey, add a user," like Nightbot was, but Nightbot is done. Don't you love that logo? Look at it. It's so cool. That was by... Who the heck did that? I forgot. Who made that? I was supposed to send them filament. I never did. But let's see. Giveaways. All right, 8 people entered. Cool, cool. It's gonna be pretty good odds today. Make sure it's still printing. And let's kind of give a sneak peek and see. Find an angle that's good. I can generally see by the first couple layers if it's going to be good or bad. I think I still see issues. It's hard. There's not great lighting here. Hmm. Okay, well, not gonna say anything, but maybe, maybe. Better odds than a little ticket. That's true. That's true. Tell your friends. Let's bring people from Maker Deck. Is the extruder keeping up the speed? It should. It's an L. It's an LGX Lite clone. It's increased Z, so I scaled it up 100 millimeters. It's 400. At least the size of the. Uh, I think it's 330. The Z is 330. It's 330 cubed, technically. Usable probably 330 on the 300 cubed usable. Probably a little more than that, but whatever. Try your resin friend on Maker Deck. Resin, resin's a little questionable. Not questionable, but it's not as easy to stream. It doesn't look as good. So I can see. I would rather see like a FDM printer. It's a little more fun to watch. Like this on Maker Deck would be awesome. I love streaming this on Maker Deck. From a better angle. I thought so. Yeah. But it all depends. Everyone's welcome to join. You can try it out. For sure. Ooh, my Maker Deck stickers shipped. Very exciting. And hey, Big Jana, welcome in. All right, let me share this screen while that's printing. Saws, that's a weird ad. Get rid of ads. Yeah, of course. Cool. So this is a guide for Marlin. What? What is these? What are these ads? You're gonna get me demonetized. Uh. Okay, so we need to open up Visual Studio Code and then load the project. So open folder. What should you pick for your black filament? Polymax? If you're not using Polymax for something like not useful, like geary, functional. Yeah, if you're not using for something functional, Polymax probably isn't amazing. But PLA Pro Black, PLA Pro Black, you can copy me, honestly. You can get, use your choices. So you can do PLA Pro Black, which is a nice black, or you can go Galaxy. It's not an intense Galaxy, but it's very similar. I like the Galaxy. You can copy me, it's fine. PLA Pro Black has a good shine. Yes. I haven't printed with it yet, but PLA Pro in general has just a very nice finish. A very nice finish. I love it. Let's see. Where is my? I think it's my documents. Marlin 2. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll take them for sure. I could even print them on this printer. In fact, how big of a print could I do on this printer? Like 300 millimeters? Go big or go home. I'm already gonna have a Maker Deck clock. I don't know where I'm gonna put that. I'll probably hang it up behind me. I trust the authors. Sure. Let's see what we have here. Relay Pro White. Yeah, those are all colors I haven't tried yet. I have white, black. I'm not gonna list them. I have a lot of them. The concert was awesome. Where'd you go see? I'm going to see Sloth Rust soon. That'll be fun. Amazing once everyone knows you have a printer. They seem to request more prints. Yes. Oh my god. I'll tell you a story. This damn horse. I spent so many tries to get this right. Even on Maker Deck. But it's like a standing up horse. I tried all kinds of different supports. It just I ended up having to make custom parts, like custom cylinders connected to the part and having to snip it off just to get this to print good. But that was a request like, oh, you can 3D print? I want a horse. And it has to be galloping. Or whatever that's called. It has to be like attacking. I did it though. Oh. I didn't get an answer on it. Or I didn't get a response if it's good or bad. 4.1.3, that's pretty good. What is? Oh. No, that's not bad enough. Gotta beat the support towers up. I I'm we're gonna be doing a support stream eventually. You're gonna be supporting me. Rearing. Yeah, rearing. Funnel made. Oh, I gotta make a funnel holder for my resin printer, which is down the floor there. Gotta sit there for a bit. Once again, Bang Ticket, we're doing a Polymaker giveaway. Bring your friends. Hey, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. We're gonna spread the Polymaker cheer. We talk about Poly. I say if it's like a stream where we talk about Polymaker for more than half of it, like this awesome Polysmooth. If you haven't tried Polysmooth, if you've never seen this print, go print some Polysmooth. Oh my god, it's amazing. Doesn't matter what printer you have, you can print it on this one, and you can smooth out the issues. And speaking of issues, I think we did something. Um, we'll look at it after. The light really makes a big difference. What's the difference between polywood and lightweight wood? I think they're getting rid of what lightweight wood. Happy Friday. Oh yeah, happy Friday. It's tomorrow for East Coast America. I got work in the morning. What are we doing? I don't know. Did it have a hiccup? The print? No, it looks fine. We're testing it for Z issues right now. And it's very possible that tightening the belts helped it. It's very possible that limiting the heat on the bed, or in this case, eliminating it. I didn't eliminate it. I turned it to 30. So I turned this printer into a larger bamboo. It's a bamboo. So we're trying to install Marlin on this board right here. That's the side project. Fry, yay! So what do we got here? Demetrius, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I think we just hit 300. Are you using a sound printer or sound filter? Yes. This is what the room sounds like without the noise removal. I mean, the printer is quiet. It's not loud. Not much going on. Just a couple motors. Even the fans aren't terribly loud. But very bearable. I'm gonna turn this back on. But no, if your printer is loud, it's usually because of fans. If it's loud because of hardware, it's probably fast. Can you define the fans and clipper? Like fan, nozzle fan? Yes. Yep. Yep. So I have. If your board supports it, you can control every single fan. I don't remember the specific configuration, but I don't think this printer. Once the hot end is cool, it shuts off. So yes, yes, you can certainly. And if you have multiple fans like these two, and they're controlled via different ports, you can gang them together and have all kinds of fans controlled by one output. A lot of cool things to do with Clipper, easily. Let's see. Let's put it on this side, and then put that on that side. What are we doing here? Open editors. What are we doing? Platform IO. Oh, that's just okay. That's just what it is. Explorer. Open editors. What does that mean? ePrinter firmware workspace. Do I have that? Open project new window up here. Sure, the folder contains a platform io.net. It does. Once located, the button turns blue. What button? What button? Click on the button open Marlin 2. What button? Oh, maybe we already did it. Thought your mini had a little light on the screen, around the screen. It was a good surprise. I like backlighting. I would expect it to. Oh, well, I have you guys. My custom printer that I'm making, I think we finally have it figured out. It's a weird one. So it's a Core XY frame. So imagine this, but it's a bed slinger. So it's like it's a frame like this, but the bed is mounted via two rails, which are connected to the front and back extrusions, and it's cantilever, so it's only driven on one side to simplify things. And I don't know. Maybe not. I have mixed thoughts on it. In one sense, I want it to be cantilever because I feel like it's a better quality print when you only have one drive. As soon as you add a second one, now they're kind of fighting each other for they have to be exact in sync to work perfectly. Have fun with that. What is this? Wood grain? Oh my god. Why? Well, that's kind of cool though. Oh my god, can you imagine how much this costs? Wow. Okay. What size is your Corex? Why? That rhymes. This is a the PEI is 330. The glass bit under it is 330. I'd probably say 320 by 320 by 330 maximum. Cantilever needs rail. Yes. So I had a couple thoughts on how to do it, but either a MGN 9 or 12 on a single extrusion, or potentially two rails in parallel with the printed part holding it on. Hey, Krusty, welcome in. And then maybe that would work out. Maybe that'd be stiff enough. I'm planning on using a Prusa mini bed because I want something hard mounted, so we don't have to do any bed manual bed leveling. It'll be all done in automatic calibration. It'll even use a sex bolt, so we can do automatic nozzle offset. It'll essentially be a printer that self-calibrates as much as possible, and that works. It's just like it just works as much as possible. But because I would have a Core XY, I don't know what kind of frame we call this, but like a self-enclosed frame, I could very easily do opposing Z rails, and then have have it driven on both sides via lead screw over a cantilever, and that would make it more stiff. And if I'm doing that, I could probably use a full-sized MK3S bed, and I think that'd be a lot more practical than the mini. So I'm essentially I'd be making a switch wire. I don't want that. I want it to be unique and different. The switch wire is a traditional bed slinger, but with a frame around it. I guess that'd be the same thing. So maybe we'll do the cantilever, small cantilever. Just have like a mini printer that works well, that can be self-enclosed, that but can also run ABS. A lot of unknowns at this point. Hey, thanks, Big General. 100 bits. I appreciate it. That'll go towards the build whatever the heck printer is in my mind fun. But I just found out today, Prusa Mini, Y linear rail. So one of the bear mods, one of the weird ones, we call it bear. Oh, Pezless 101 bits. Oh my god. Thank you. Very appreciated. Is it this one? Yeah, this one right here. So the way that they did this, and I don't know if this is typical, but they use the little holes, whatever would fit in there normally, and it's just printed parts. It's genius. So it's like an adapter, so you don't need to use any custom bed. So you can use the original Prusa bed and then hard mount it via the 9 or whatever points. But you can use rails. Unfortunately, we would need a dual carriage rail for that. It's also possible we can order like a kit like this even, but I don't want to do that. I want to be self-source. What's the deal with guide rods and pillow blocks? What the hell's a pillow block? The bearing. Okay, I figured the bearing fits in that hole. I should know that. I just disassembled one of these. They're similar. What advantages Merlin has over Clipper? There is an advantage of everything runs on the board. So everything is on the board. You don't need anything externally. With Clipper, you need an external computer to run it. Oh, you just got your first printer in May. Oh, that's uh, the point is to ask questions. There's no dumb questions. I still have questions, like very, very simple questions that people can answer, but I don't know because I haven't done them yet. So I'm still asking questions. I'm still new to this. I started in March, if that makes you feel any better or worse. Fail first attempt in learning. So feel free to join the Discord, which is the Polymaker Discord, but I do have a channel in there. There's a lot of great information in there. You're nervous about flashing firmware, you have nothing to worry about. Firmware flashing is, as long as you have the correct firmware, which people can help you with. If it doesn't work, you try again. You can't really brick something by flashing. Clipper is not firmware. Correct. Correct. Clipper. Okay. The Clipper is two parts. It's the firmware that goes on the board. So the board is running Clipper. And then there's the back end. There's the server. So it's like a Clipper server, which sends commands over USB to the board running Clipper. It's a little confusing. And it's not worth explaining on stream. But it's fun to set up. I would not be able to do the stuff I do without Clipper. And be honest, firmware is still a... I don't like firmware very much. Oh, Pez, Liz, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Krusty. Awesome. And yes, I should just do a... What do you want me to link? Rolo, what do you want me to do for a link? Do you want to link your Discord? You have a new... What's your new website? Can I link that? Is that possible? What is your website? Also, Bang Ticket, we're doing a giveaway for Polymaker Filament right now. So that is very much worth entering. Attack commands, custom, add new command. Rolo, response. What is your website? Let me link it. Got a lot of people in here tonight. Is it because I'm doing a filament giveaway? Hey, everyone, bang K2 in chat. And Bob's here. Woo, we can end the stream. Okay. See, it looks like we got this now. So pretty awesome. Gonna host all of the printers. Just a nice clean interface to link to the GitHubs. He also has a Clipper guide. Oh, cool! It's a written guide, or there's written parts. I'm assuming you're going to be updating some stuff, but that's pretty cool. So you have all the information on here for Clipper. What is... Oh my god. Oh, that's cool. You have a calculator. Oh, that's nice to know. I like that. Okay. Yeah, cool stuff in here. Cool stuff. So let's add that. There we go. Bang Rolo in chat. And then I'll bring it here. I actually make a lot of commands because it's easier to hop into Streamlabs and do a command to get to a link then to remember where the link is. Falling asleep at your PC. Yep. Thanks for dropping by, Jano. You need at least 31 millimeters of printable distance. How big an app? 31. Oh, geez. Yeah, carriages are big. Night all. Hey, have a good night. What is Kiwi Deck? Kiwi Deck. Do you print Kiwis? At what point should you go C instead of H? I would go H unless there's a specific case where you need C. You're interested in the Core XY design, but you don't know the plus and minus. Okay. So looking at this is a great reference too. So Simple Core is a traditional. Oh my god, I accept the cookies. It's a, well, not traditional, semi-traditional Core XY design, like what I'm printing with here. There's also a cross gantry design that's not Core XY and is very cool. I love this motion system. And then there's also HBot, which is very similar to Core XY. That's a lot of technical information you don't need to know, but essentially, can't explain it. I really can't. But on a bed slinger, you have an X motor. There you go. Go read up on that. Krusty has a link. Krusty has everything. I should just mod you. Let's go here. So, a bed slinger has an X motor and an independent Y motor. And to do any movement on either axis, you only can use one motor, right? So you're either moving one motor or you're moving the other. That scared me. Thank you, Bob. Oh, I gotta increase the prices of those. Thank you. Thank you. Core XY does something very cool where it combines two motors into one movement. So it physically links both motors. And this is a good example. Right now, it's printing at a 45-degree angle, and it's only using one motor, and that one's stationary. But for any other move that's not 45 degrees, it'll use both motors at the same time to move the tool head. So what will happen is it creates a lot less. You can go a lot faster because you're using two motors for the same movement. So you have the power of two motors. And I guess there's quality advantages too. But there's a lot of other weirdness, and this stuck very well. Huh. It's interesting, and it's fun. And oh boy, yeah, this doesn't look... Is this inconsistent extrusion? Yeah, this just looks like inconsistent extrusion at this point. So I think the Z is probably fine. Yeah, inconsistent extrusion. So I don't know if there's too much force on here. Not enough force. I'll loosen it a bit again and see. I'm not going to be able to show this very well. Maybe on this camera. What's the command? The bit command? Oh, you just type it in. So just cheer 50 or cheer 1000. No bang. Let's see. Let's try to show this off. Hey, thank you, Chewy, for the 50 bits. I like Pride personally, so Pride bit amount. So this is what we are experiencing still. So it looks a bit like inconsistent extrusion. And of course the camera is going to show it different ways. Let me try to angle it. Bang bang in chat. Bang bang. Man. The light is very bright. Hard to find an angle where it really shows. Go. So normally, well, I don't even know what the issue is because normally when you look at inconsistent extrusion, it looks great from the side, but when you turn it, it looks bad. But looking at this straight on, it does not look good. So this might be a belting issue too. It could be the XY belts on here. But it definitely has a different pattern than before. Yeah, I never actually considered that. Oh yeah. So it could also be the belts on the XY. I forgot to consider that too. What microstepping set in the Z? You know what? We never considered that, did we? Hmm. It could just be the XY belts being funky. Um, I can actually show you my whole entire Clipper config. There it is. Okay, so right now, it looks like I'm running 32 microsteps on the X and Y. On the Z, I'm at 16. And remember, it's belt driven from a single 22th gear. All three are the same. The extruder is at 16 microsteps. Almost looks like your microstep in Z too high. I'm losing torque. Okay. Yeah, so this printer, there's 3 motors direct belt tied to the bed, and it's a heavy bed. So that was one of the issues or the concerns I had is that there's too much force on the motors. But it also looks like it could potentially be the XY because I'm looking at the sides and it's hard to explain, but the issues on the edges, it looks very consistent. Like each Z looks perfectly fine. So I think the Z height and the Z movement is fine. And I'm guessing it's the core XY kind of like not something, something is wrong with the motion on that. I'm guessing belt tension could be an issue. Max power 0.8. Oh yeah, that's fine. So let me turn the bed back up to let's say 0.4. Um, and then Z velocity, I have a max of 30, and Z acceleration 50. Hard to tell. Yeah, I'll take some pictures because that shows up the best. These pictures in actual light. It honestly does not look like inconsistent extrusion. It just looks like it's not moving in a straight line. And this is my first Core XY printer, so it's hard for me to diagnose this as much as a typical printer because the belt tension plays a lot more of a role than I think. Um, I will put this on. Oh my god, what is this? Oh god, Pez is spamming me. Um, I'll just put on Cantina. Sure. Okay. So I spammed Make Your Deck Discord with some pictures. So drop. Oh, did the bed drop? Yeah, it does that. Oh, the drop on the actual that drop. I think I meant this bed. Heading out. Good night. Hey, have a good night. We're gonna do the draw in about 15 minutes for the Polymaker filaments. If you're still awake. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can try the belt tension. What's the test? It's like layers. Jack of the quality, belt ripple, decrease quality. Wow, great, thanks. That's useful. Printer going too fast and bouncing. What point do you replace the cheap parts in your first course? Why? When the quality suffers. And speaking of, what do I have? Do I have input shaper enabled? I do. I technically should disable this because I have to recalibrate it. Okay. All right, take triple Betsy. I'll let you know. I'll spam you. But I like to do my giveaways around this time because we have European viewers who are just waking up. So it's just a rough time to do giveaways. So let's disable input shaper for now because it's not going to be nearly the same. Good luck, shows. All right, thank you, Krusty. Thanks for stopping by. Where is the belt tension? There should be like a belt tensioning. That's not useful at all. Well, let's see what they're at. If I remember correctly, they should be around 100 hertz or so at like this distance. So we can try that. Just like a rough guess. Let's use piano tuner this time. Oh, I didn't like piano tuner. All right, let's see. What's up with the simple core? What is up with it? What do you mean? Did you not put all the screws in your motors? Um, I I did. The motors are solid. Like these aren't going anywhere. The mount seems pretty good. But the mounts are, I guess, beta mounts, so I don't know. I think it's probably too tight. Or is it too loose? I think this should be around 100 hertz or so. $50? Is it too loose? 54. Is that really right? 54, 55. I have no idea what the tension's actually supposed to be. They seem identical though. What's gonna hurt it more? Too tight or too loose? I'm guessing tighter is better. You just got here. It's a while back. You said you didn't. Um, Everything should be properly screwed in at this point. Everything should be good. Too tight is not good. Exactly. Like it has to be correct. There's no too. So what should it be? Like it feels fine. So I don't know. What should it be? You tell me. I don't know. Feels fine. Not too tight. Yeah. But like feels okay. It's a little like hard to move. Like it takes a little bit of effort to do this, but it's also hooked up to motors. I don't know, man. But it seems like it's doing this, like it's losing feet. But it seems like it's racking or something as it's going, so it's moving in and out. So yeah, I posted the pictures. I posted the link above on the Discord. Let me know what you think, and let me know what I can do to fix it, because I want this printing well. I really do. And I don't think it's the Z. I think we kind of ruled that out. So it's either the extruder or, well, I think the hot end is, yeah, the hot end was mounted good enough. There's a little bit of play in here, but like not a ton, and that's not how the forces work. Congrats, Grandpa. What? Krusty's gone. Print the beta parts? Beta parts? Beta parts for what? Hmm. You could try a little tighter and see if anything changes. Disabling input shaper. Oh, right, right, right. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Forgot about that. New baby alert. There is a new baby ready to watch Maker Deck live on Twitch. Always live on Twitch. Oh, that's. Oh, hold on. Hold the horses. Hold all your horses. This belt is hitting this part. Oh, geez. So my end stop that I put in, the belt is hitting it. That's an issue. It's probably not going to solve my issues, but we can try to fix that. We'll swap this around the other way. Need to get an actual like end stop set up here. A proper block. Zombies next. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No new babies coming anytime soon. I had enough of one. Oh my god. There's a reason why I stream at like midnight. There is a reason. And it is purely because of kids. Kid. It's not. Why is this not mounting? Baby's maker deck? Yeah. You certainly have to attend it like a kid. Like literally. You probably give more attention to maker deck than people do their actual kids. And this is 14. 14. What an age. More than 13, less than 15. Why you know screw? This is just not working today for me. Not working at all. Very pleasant. I want to ask about that. How have you been liking streaming life? Discord link doesn't work. My Discord link I sent? If the one that I sent just brings you to the cantina on the Maker Deck Discord. Uh, Streaming life? I continue to do it almost every day, so I must like it. I enjoy interacting via voice and live. I wish I could bring more people on to talk, but streaming allows me to do the fun stuff that I want to do with people who semi care about it. Even my like in real life friends don't care as much about this as I do. So streaming allows me to find the audience that cares about it. Maker Tech Discord. Oh my god. Really, Bob? Of course it's a Maker Deck Discord. That's where you can sign up for the mom program. Do not bang mom in chat here. We don't do that. Alright, let's try this again. Let's reslice it with the heat this time. Let's just bring back the PLA to where it was. Okay, normal settings for PLA. Go. And maybe we'll get some hacking done. Did I miss anything in chat? Use the mall program. Can I get filament for your drive to work? Hey, as long as you're printing something cool on your drive to work with your like mobile printer, sure, why not? Looks like a roll pay to assemble. I'm assuming you're talking about this printer. I mean, not the worst thing in the world, honestly. In fact, it's quicker than a Trident. So, your mileage may vary. Okay, we're gonna switch back to this. So we're trying to set up Marlin. So what if I double click this? It brings me to this. I don't think I want that. Do I want this? First select platform. Okay, and editing. Oh, okay. So we need build dir. No, that's not. We don't need that. Do we need that? Okay. The single line needs to be changed. I thought I had Marlin. Auto build Marlin. What is this? The figure? Oh, maybe not. That's for building it after we configure it. Okay. Yeah, check out Pezla's. Oh my god. Check out Liz's collections. Pretty good. I think there's at least one Swatch truck in there. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention. Here, let's link this. I'm famous. I'm not famous. This was going to be definitely something. Did no one else launch the new Big Tree Tech printer, Big Q? Huh. Interesting. But here, go check out this video. Um, it was pretty funny because I didn't expect the Swatch truck to be printed in there. I'm making supper, listening to it, and I see that I'm like, wait, what? That's my model. So I thought that was pretty cool. So thank you, Rolo, again for shouting that out. Playmaker print offs by the moving bat print. Playmaker print off? What? The Playmaker print off? Environment default. Where is this? Default environment. I'm guessing it's default environment. Is this? I can't copy and paste anything from this page. Okay. Default environment. LPC 7179. Sorry, 68. A little bit dyslexic. Okay. Oh, turbo is a 6.9. Nice. Almost giveaway time. All right, let's do a giveaway. Thank you. Bank ticket, last chance. This is why we have mods. Hey, there you go. Someone entered that wasn't entered already. Okay. Everyone needs to pick a number between 1 and 10. Pick a number between 1 and 10. You're just tired. You have to run the rain. I know it was pouring here today. I heard some noises and like, what is that noise? Ooh, Pez is the closest so far. What am I doing here? No one has it. And between 1 and 10. What is the correct answer? Hence Pui Hoi. No. We gave away 5 the last time we did. Nothing yet. Configuration.h. No, not 2. Not 2. Oh my god, no one's got it? Not 12. Seriously? Me too. That's not the number. Not 13. Oh my god. You guys are bad at this. 11. There we go. It's 11. The correct answer is 11. Wow. That took you way too long. All right, bang ticket. You have until like finish the giveaway. You guys are silly. Oh my god. Oh no. We got the bit spam. Oh, that's cool. There's like bits on the screen. Wow, look at that. Are those bits? What happens if you do a lot of bits? Does it like... What is that? What is going on the screen? What is causing that? I like it. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for the spam. There, 11. Okay, I don't think we have that set up. Yes, emotional damage. Okay. Close the giveaway. Giveaway is currently closed. Ooh, almost an hour. Wow, that was almost perfect. All right, let's get some hype in chat. That's what we do next. We get the hype going. Hype train. With just emojis, though. Those are fine. I like it, K2. That's good. Let me get my own. I like the Dave. Oh, I don't have it in the shortcuts. Sad. I like hi. This is a good one. Hype. Hype. They got Bang Truck. I think we do. There you go. Go download that. Okay. Cool. Well, now when you're in giveaway limbo, let's do some Marlin. Configuration.h file. Do I click this? Aha, setup part 2. Oh, geez. All right. Config.h. Where the heck is that? Is it in Marlin? Configuration.h? Bruh? All right, all right. It's too late to be doing Marlin. All right, John Renner. One Raz. Are you still here? One Raz from the YouTubes. What is Marlin? I don't know. What is Marlin? Oh, you are here. Cool. Well, congratulations. Do you have Discord? If you do, can you message me on Discord? If not, message me in here. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Works for me. If you don't mess with me, you don't get anything, so easy pleasy. You're welcome. You can probably use filament, right? What do you want? Man, let's look. Let's do a little bit of advertising. Whoa. Congratulations, you are the proud winner of one spool of filament. Bedtime. All right, Pez, thanks for stopping by. You can get anything from this PLA list, or anything from this list minus TPU. You can get TPU, but you have to prove that you can print TPU. There's like a process. Literally anything from this list, you can get Galaxy Dark Blue, which is a very nice color. Polysmooth. We might do a special like Polysmooth episode, but stay tuned for that. You can get PLA Pro in any color because they're all in stock. Oh yeah, I think I ordered PLA CF. You can get a carbon fiber PLA, which looks very cool. You forgot to order orange? Really? How do you forget? It's Halloween. Really? Look, this is like the perfect color for Halloween. It's literally like, look at this. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at this. Look how orange this is. Look at it. This is PLA Pro Orange. It's like cool. It's a cool color. I would not ask for much better of a color for Halloween. Even the Polysmooth is pretty. We should do a Polysmooth special like pumpkin or something. Did you even say it? It's a little overwhelming. I'm sorry. There's too many colors to choose from. Man, you get the silks. We're printing behind me in that blue. That's a blue silk. We're gonna use an entire spool. You tried to message. I think I can. You should be able to. Hmm. Won't let you. I can usually accept the requests if you. I think I have my DMs closed. No, they're not closed. People can message me. I don't know. You can try friending me on Discord. Yeah, you can also get PETG. The translucent PETGs look pretty cool. There's a clear. I have some of that. It's nice. ASA, ASA orange for Halloween. Oh, I have it. Yeah, right here. Yeah, here we go. This is the Twist Lock Pumpkin by. Oh boy, is this 3D printing? Twist Lock Pumpkin, printed in ASA. Why? Why not? Can I order it? Nah. I like this pumpkin. That's a good one. Oh, my pumpkins. And the ABS kind of matches the PLA. You did a friend request. Okay, let's see. I can see. Okay. Hey, there you go. I'll wave to you. And let me just complete this too. I'll send you the information now. Perfect. Yep. there's the information. Congratulations. It's the 1 kg spool. But if you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, you can pick out any PLA, including Polymax PLA. I really want to get this pink. It's like bubblegum pink Polymax. 5 kg. You're an influencer. I think I'm a little bit of an influencer. Oh, there's the marble. This is a really cool marble. Twitch, don't demonetize me. All right. Have a good night, Pez Liz is a 10 kg. Is there even 10 kg on here? No. There's 5s though. Not Galaxy. Those don't come in special sizes. There's 5. You can get 5 kg of like that. Polymax is great. Yeah, if you have a use for it. The Poly Smooth. This stuff is really cool. It's like ridiculously cool what you can do with it. It makes it like shiny, but also it smooths it. You have to see it in person. I quite like the silks. I like the balloon animals that were done. Like, look at those. And there's now a new video of the print, which is pretty cool. So you can kind of see different angles. In fact, let me just link this. Pretty cool. I think, yeah, definitely, for sure. If you get that working, who got it working? I think someone already won. But yeah, now would be a good time to send your miscellaneous prints. Oh, would you say? Did I say anything? No. But yeah, my favorite is PLA Pro. If you're going to get a basic color, this is the line. I quite like the teal. I like the... I haven't tested it yet, but the new dark purple looks quite nice. I have some light yellow in order to see. So many cool things. So let's go ahead and mark this giveaway as complete. Oops. I accidentally opened another giveaway. Shoot. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, there's so many cool filaments, and the only ones that I haven't tried yet, or I don't know if I'm going to be able to try them, is the PC ABS and the PC PBT. These are like the printing and drying settings. Printing temp is okay, 260, but the bed temperature 110 to 115. That's a little hot. The chamber temperature 100C to 115C. That is hot. That is hot. Ugh. Maybe one day I'll have a not an issue, not issue, Bob. Right. So is that one? I have a spool of PA12CF. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know what to use it for. I have to have a pretty good use case. Polycast. I don't have a forge, so I can't use it yet. But I want to try it in the future, of course. Oh, I can't really use poly support because I only have a single extruder. I don't know. And then, man, the PLA Pro, the metallic. I need that metallic line to come out. I need it. I need everything printed in it. Oh my god. And the dual colors. I'm so hyped. I'm way too excited for the different colors of filament. I don't know if I should be this excited. And this is just Polymaker. There's so many other brands too that make awesome colors. Man. So everything else printed, that's cool. No, nothing else is cool. That bucket. That is coming out. I wish I could zoom in on it, but man, that is coming out decent. It's also huge. Oh my god, this is gonna be massive. What the heck did I get myself into? Ugh. Oh, jeez. Compiling Marlin. Oh, man. Is there a build that I can just download for this? Oh my god. I don't have the energy to do this tonight. Rank 11? Nightbot? Is Nightbot on top? I think we banned Nightbot. Oh well. Well, we have until the cube finishes, and then I guess I will draw the second giveaway. Bank ticket if you haven't entered. Yes, I want Clipper. You don't have to tell me again. I want Clipper. Give me Clipper. Do it now. Yeah, I'm seeing some issues with this. I'm just gonna stop it. I've seen enough. I could. I honestly could. I could have the printer running Clipper in like 2 seconds. You have to go to Polymaker's site to pick. Yes. Yeah, so what you do is you go there, and then you go find the filament that you want. Let's say you want PLA Pro Orange for the holidays, right? You make sure you have 1.75 millimeters selected, which should be default, and then the 1 kg, which is the typical spool size, and then you copy the SKU number, and you use that for the form. So message me the SKU, and then use it for the form. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's see. 50% printing. Yeah, that's fine. We'll call it that. All right. Print is done. When the bed drops, we will draw. Bank ticket if you haven't done it yet. Bed isn't going to drop. Okay, I guess I have to manually drop the bed. Good way to see stream delay. Alright, I am closing the giveaway. Giveaway's closed. Time to draw winners. Alright. Let's drop the bed. Who is excited for this accidental giveaway? Uh-oh. Zach! Zach, are you in chat? You are. You just entered. Congratulations. You said you just started 3D printing, right? Is that correct? The bed was too slow. Were you the one that said you just started 3D printing? Is that you? Oh boy, this is even worse. This is even worse. Oh, compared against that one. That's similar. Seems worse though. Yes, in May. Well, you asked who's fixed. Yeah, no. It's just so weird. So now on this one, I can see lines going across it, right? I can see an entire row. I'm just gonna blame the extruder. Oh, close up cam? Hey, you're not gonna be able to see. It looks the same. It's the same issue. I'll post it on the other Discord. I'm just like, I already went through all this troubleshooting before. I don't know, man. I do want a big printer too. That'd be cool. I need a lot of filament though for that. That's the issue with the big printer is that you need big filament. All right, I'm definitely okay. That's it for giveaways. Thank you all for attending. Zach, can you message me on Discord? Is Do you have that capability? White filament. Okay, cool. That works one else. Pellet drive. Yeah, honestly. I don't know what else to try. I don't know what else. It's a shame because the printer it prints so good, so good, except the layers, except the things that you see, the walls. Well, we'll do something fun, I guess. Let's do another one of the giant vases. Let me load, or what's a print that I can do that doesn't matter what the print quality is? Like, does not matter at all what the print quality is, and it'll still look cool. Probably something with a lot of organics or like a lot of jagged edges. I'll try retouching this too. I don't know if I have the right setting. Or the opposite. What could I do? I don't even know. Fuzzy. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. No idea. What about multiple hot ends with airbrush nozzles? Huh. So like, yeah, like a bunch of nozzles, like separate extruders. Yeah, I guess you could do something like that. Possible. With that for a big printer. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things that you can do with like actual CNC. Fuzzy skin. Yeah, let's do something fuzzy. What color is this? Green? Let's print out. Let's do Marvin. I haven't done that in a while. Let's do Marvin. Let's do Marvin 500% scale with fuzzy skin. Okay. Perfect. A filament swap? Oh no. Fuzzy skin bat? Yeah. We'll see how fuzzy skin works. Send it. Okay. Well, that is about it for today. I'll work some more in the Marlin config tomorrow. That thing's going in the background. Um, anything else for tonight? That's about it. I'm going to bed. I gotta wake up tomorrow. Why no Clipper? Clipper for what? I sent you pie. You did. I have a pie from you. Here. I have this. Oh, Simple Core has Clipper. Oh yeah, this definitely has Clipper. This is running off of my laptop Clipper instance. Oh my god. Yes, of course. Yeah, you have so many pies. You're just like, I'll just send you a pie. I have no idea what I'm gonna use that for. I would like to have every printer on its own pie. Eventually, that'd be cool. But for now, this works. It's not the best solution, but it works. All right. Well, that is it for tonight. Thank you for attending. Thanks for watching the Simple Core. Use it works. Yeah, it's a cheap method. Oh, the Simple Core, how much I want you to just print perfectly. We'll figure out the issues eventually. But we'll probably find that out after the 2.4 build. So yeah, let me end it by saying, I need to find someone to raid. I have someone in mind already. Said I was gonna raid this last time, so we're gonna go raid Charity Makers. I don't have a bang for that, but you can find out all the information there, most likely. So thank you to Polymaker for all kinds of awesome filament. Go buy some PLA Pro Orange. This stuff. Go buy some of this right now. It is really good filament for the holidays. It's very strong. I've dropped these pumpkins too many times directly on the concrete ground, and they survived fine. Prints very well. Looks great. Happy to have it. Thank you to West 3D for past giveaways, future giveaways, just being awesome. We love West 3D. They're going to be helping with the Voron 2.4 build. Thanks to Big Tree Tech for helping get some parts in. Very useful. And potentially a preemptive thanks to LDO for potentially sponsoring some motors for the Voron 2.4. So that'll be cool. Getting lots of awesome sponsors. We got lots of awesome people in the community. Have a great night, folks. Go enjoy the raid. and have a good whatever the heck time of day it is. Bye.